All right, welcome back to the channel. This is what I would call, most likely, my final video on God of War. The last God of War game I played was 2018, and then this game gets announced. And as you notice, I did not mention Ragnarok because many years ago, in 2021, when Ragnarok was announced, I did, you can see 37 minutes based on one simple image. What was it? It was this girl, this Uncle Boda. I saw her, I saw black people, and I said, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong that God of War all of a sudden has this need to be diversity, right? And I knew it and I saw it as a sign of things to come. Because of this image alone, I decided not to play Ragnarok. So I limited myself to just watching clips online and stuff like that. So I ended up not playing it and seeing this. God of one, she's not a god. Two, she's not a god of war. She's just somebody. Oh my god! So, seeing this made me decide not to play the game because I mean, look at how it turned out. This is God of War, and this is the color purple. What's the difference? Not much. So, one of the clips I saw was in Ragnarok, and as you know, at the end of God of War 2018, Kratos kills Baldur, and Freya swears revenge on Kratos. So my thinking was, okay, that's going to be awesome. This is what I thought when I played God of War 2018. You get to fight Freya, leader of the Valkyries, wife of Odin, and of course you're going to fight Odin. Of course you're going to fight Thor. So my thing is, oh, Kratos is going to have to kill all these people, and that will be fun. Kill the entire family. Okay, whatever that means, that's fine. But then I decided to make this video because I saw something funny. And of course, if you remember how, let's just watch this. I just want us to watch this together. So obviously, I'm going to, yeah, so this is one problem, right? The game is completely slowed down. By slow down, I mean everything is, they spend 30 seconds on one shot. Oh, he's holding an item. Who gives a shit? Who is this person? I don't even know who this guy is. Yes, I know he's Kratos' son, but for us, Kratos is the person who murders his wife, who murdered his wife and child, and goes around killing monsters and fucking bitches. The minute I saw that Kratos had a son that he has to take on a journey, I knew the game was going to be a Last of Us clone. Even despite that, I forgave it and still played God of War 2018. My problems with God of War 2018 are covered in this video that I made. And God of War Laufey, funny. But here, let's just see. So, okay, yeah, here we go. So my thinking was, wow, okay, Kratos is going to fight Freya. I mean, you fought like 10 Valkyries in the first game. This is going to be a nice boss fight. The same way you started fighting Baldur in the beginning, you're going to fight, what's her name? Freya in this game. Let's see what happens.
Get ready. Falcon!
So this is Kratos running away from a woman. Kratos is running. All right, let's continue.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Brother! Let go of it! Got you! Gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
So that's the point. So you start the game running away from a woman. Kratos, right? Do you remember who Kratos is? Do we remember who Kratos is? Let me show you who Kratos is, right? Kratos running away from a female. You start the game by running. Oh my god, she's going to kill me. I have to run and make sure I don't die. I typed in God of War Saga and it's showing me God of War Laufey. What is this? I said God of War Saga. What the fuck? Anyways. So yeah, see this guy? This is Kratos, right here. That's the image. Look at that. See how badass that is? See that? Look at how fucking badass that is. That's Kratos. This guy spends the first 10 minutes of his next game running away from a woman. she's going to kill me. I have to run.
Up there! What's she? Look out! The trees! They're coming down! That was too close. He's coming around again!
I do not wish to fight you!
I'm losing my grip here!
Father! I have you! Hold tight! Protection stave is near!
Oh no! Wait, we'll knock your head off!
Okay, so okay, so Kratos is just standing there, and this woman just comes in and stabs him in the fucking chest, in the fucking heart, and he's just looking like, oh no, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Kratos, where is he? This guy just watches himself get stabbed. Okay.
Please don't make me.
She's holding him. She's like restraining him. Let me show you who this guy fought. Let's see. Who did he fight? No. This Kratos fought somebody. Where is Zeus? Kratos fought somebody crazy, right? Okay, let's see. Kratos versus Zeus. So Kratos fights Zeus, right? Zeus. I mean, Kratos bosses, right? If you think through all the games, Poseidon, Thanatos, Hades, Scylla, all these creatures, all these bosses, the Hecatoncheires, and then this woman is just controlling him. She's just holding him.
Do this!
Okay, so that's Kratos running away. Now, let's see the culmination of Kratos running away.
Freya!
You should have stayed with Sindri.
Wait! Stop!
Your father. Where is he?
Not here!
He sent you?
From our earliest days in school, we've been programmed to focus and pay attention when someone...
Really?
You will tell the truth when I return. Now I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh.
Okay, so Kratos is kneeling down, about to fucking die. I I laughed for about 35 minutes because just as God of War became a Last of Us clone, I honestly thought for a moment, saying this, that they were going to do to Kratos what they did to, what's his name, Joel. Chill death. Last of Us. I thought it was the same thing. I thought they were just going to fucking kill him. Right? I thought this was how he was going to die. Oh well, yeah. Where is it? I thought so. All that was left was a fucking golf club. Where's the golf club? So Kratos, the almighty Kratos. I thought this was going to be Kratos, but it wasn't.
Agony. Every
Look, she's holding his head.
violation imaginable.
She's holding his head. So Kratos that kills all the gods, is running away from Freya, and Kratos is unable to do anything against Freya. Isn't this somebody you should be able to fight? And this was a video I made 10 years ago talking about Nadine in not The Last of Us, in Uncharted 4. I was talking about the fact that in Uncharted 4, you had Nathan Drake, who, this guy kills people. This guy has killed like 10,000 people in his game, right? And then you come to fight some skinny South African girl, and all of a sudden, Nathan Drake can't fight. The game slows you down, your reflexes are not as much. In the same game where you are in a prison with murderers, you get in a prison fight, a prison riot, fighting 15 guys at once. You beat all of them, right? In that game, in that moment, the game doesn't allow you to fight Nadine to your full strength. In this game, God of War, completely out of it. No boss fight, no interaction. The player just has to sit there and watch Kratos get bitched around. And that is, yeah, so this is the video. Very old video, but I found it and it's the same thing. So we're talking about two different things that are 10 years apart.
These are role models.
Man, shout out to Windows Movie Maker, man. Different times, brother. Different times. So yeah, okay, there we go. So this is where I make the distinction.
Nadine has training, yes. So we can see how she may be able to best him. But we saw with the fights that Nathan Drake has had for the first four games, that he uses more than his hands to fight. He throws headbutts, he kicks, he punches. But in this particular fight, Neil Druckmann deliberately held Nathan Drake back.
Look!
You couldn't move as much, you couldn't move as well. You could only use your hands. So Drake has kicked enemies for games.
Look, he's old all of a sudden. He can't fight anymore.
Nadine,
like, what is this? Right? So basically, it's like you're a white male gamer, so you have to get beaten up by the angry black muscular chick. It's the same thing here, where Kratos just gets completely manhandled, and he has to get saved by a fucking child from a woman who just her own hesitation is the reason she didn't win. She already won. Freya defeated Kratos. So why are we playing the game? Why are we playing the game? Look, Kratos crying as it cry. Oh, so emotional. Look. I just failed to spot the difference. There's literally no difference. So, I mean, of course, I have my other complaints about Thor, and I mean, everything with the game was so emotional. But I mean, just compare this Thor. I'm not saying the Thor in God of War Ragnarok should have looked like this. I'm saying, look at the majesty, look at the royalty, look at it, like you can see the divinity. The game, God of War Ragnarok, made everything too human. The writing was too, I don't want to use the term millennial because it's too cliche, but Odin, oh man, damn. God of War. I want to show you one piece of writing that really annoyed me in this God of War Ragnarok. And I mentioned it before, but I hope it's Here we go. This is it. To show you that, because this is Odin, right? Where is Odin? Where is Odin? I don't see Odin here.
Is old enough to make her own mistake. Command it.
You said.
So so this is where they find the mask, whatever. And this is Odin. You can see Thor. Thor is fat, useless. Nobody's asking Thor to be, as sexy as this guy, but at least the divinity, we need to see the divinity of Thor. He's more human. The characters are more human than they are divine. That's one main problem. They tried so hard to make them relatable that they forgot that these guys are gods. Like, even you can see with Zeus, you can still see the divinity, right? Because it's like nobody looks like this. This is Zeus. There's nothing you can do about it. This is a god. You can see it in the way he speaks. You can see the way he commands Hermes, the way he commands Poseidon. This is the leader. This is the ruler of Olympus. So you have to encapsulate that in his gait, in his posture, the way he speaks. And God of War 3 opens with a speech from Zeus telling the gods that this is what needs to be done, this is what is at stake, right? And you feel it. It's probably the most important part of the entire game. But listen to how Odin talks.
We are on the verge of great things, all of our work together.
Look at how he speaks, so soft-spoken. Oh, yes, you could say that he's trying to manipulate, but it's still not godly. It's not godly enough. It's not divine enough.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
He starts a sentence with "I'm sorry." How, what kind of writing is that? That is just wrong, syntax-wise. But how can a god, ruler of Asgard, talking to his son's wife, start a sentence with "I'm sorry"? Let's hear that again.
All of our work together.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
Is that how to talk? Is that how a god talks? Is that how the ruler of Asgard talks? Let's watch. Let's continue.
His father murdered Heimdall. Forseti has proof. Take him.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
No, leave him alone. Let's watch it again.
I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
His father murdered Heimdall. Forseti has proof. Take him.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
You said no more Aesir blood would be spilled. You said.
Now, Odin, the ruler of Asgard, the ruler of probably all 9 realms, whatever, has spoken. And he ends his sentence with, "I command it." And she keeps talking. This is not a god. This is just like an old grandpa. And that's my point. The game does its best to take away the leadership, the gravitas, and the I don't use the word aura, but that's the best word I can use. The aura of all the male characters. So she's like a strong woman that doesn't take no for an answer, and she's a go-getter. Odin, the ruler of Asgard, said, "Leave me alone, I command it," and you're still talking. How? So I don't get it. So it's clearly a design choice. It's clearly deliberate, and all of this has culminated in this one game. A talking cube and a ribbon on a sword. And it's unfortunate. Why is he here? Get rid of him, he's gone. Get rid of him. Why are you still putting his face here? So, it is... This is a new symbol for God of War. It is unfortunate and it is sad. But what I will say is that this is the last time I'm going to talk about God of War. I'm done with this game. The only thing I can do right now is probably play the older games. But I can never be a part of this. Not like this. Not in this condition. They have killed the franchise. They have killed the franchise. This game Ragnarok killed the franchise. But nobody's ready to have that conversation. That being said, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Out.
Do I invoke the ancient pact of binding? Once more, the wicked stand before us, threatening the sacred communion between your realm and mine.
We have been here before. We watch your petty world slumbering. You cannot defy the cold of our steel. You can only surrender.
I saw a long ship made of the claws of dead men. The raids drove everyone to the shore. My daughter too. No man who meets the hunt returns to this world. I returned.